Welcome to the lunch hour. This is Ethan Schlund with another.
I am Zach, and I am back, and today we are here again, once again, with Ethan.
Howdy.
For those of you that don't know, Ethan not only is a co-host to a really good podcast, but he's also known for some drumming that he does. Is this correct?
I could concur with that statement, I guess.
Yeah. So, when did you get started drumming?
Started drumming. Well,
Wait. No. How many instruments do you play? Actually, that's what I want to
how
know.
many instruments?
And name them, please.
Okay, I play. I mean, technically, I'm a percussionist, so I technically play like over 30. If that's like not really a thing. Shut up. But uh, I started out with piano,
So
and
you're
I
a
took like
pianist.
yes, I'm a pianist,
Nice.
not a penis, a pianist.
Nice.
Um, I did that for about 4.5 years. Then I just hated it, and so I want to move on. After that, after that I taught myself guitar and bass guitar, and then I started like teaching myself how to play drum set. That was probably about seventh grade.
Oh, so you taught yourself how to play drum set.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I can respect that.
Um, and so then for the next like, see, middle school through high school, and I spent most of my time learning how to play drum set and getting like to the best of my abilities at the time. Like each time I just kind of practice more and more and more to make sure I can keep up with the kids around me. And I mean, honestly, I don't know. I'm at a point right now where like I like to keep learning stuff, but I'm content with how I am as a player.
Gotcha.
But
So you also play the guitar.
yeah,
I don't know if you mentioned that, but
yeah,
so you play the guitar, play bass at all?
yeah.
You can.
I did.
Yeah.
I did mention that. Maybe you should listen.
So yeah, and then the skin flute.
Yeah.
Can't forget that one. But yeah, so you're an all-around guy. You're an all-around class act musician.
Yes.
Some would say.
I mean, and I
Chief,
guess
but
sometimes people say like people have said I have a good voice, but I'm not a big like singer person.
I've heard it. It's not bad. But so so you play various instruments.
Yes.
All right, I can respect that. You could have been a child prodigy at piano, but you gave up, quitter.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I piano's not terrible. I just didn't enjoy it. Like it's gonna sound like a dick thing to say, but I mean, I there's a point towards the end where I wouldn't practice and I just kind of like sight read. And my mom was so convinced that I wouldn't like pass because like if you passed the songs or whatever, you could get a piece of candy.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it was pretty well, it was pretty cool when you're like 8, but I wouldn't practice and I'd go in and I'd sight read and then she'd give me a piece of candy anyways. And my mom was so convinced that like one of these days I wouldn't get a piece of candy, but like after a while, uh, she was just convinced that I just didn't want to do it. So
So
sorry, I hit the table.
hit the table one more time. You're off the show. Okay, so it sounds like drum set's your favorite thing out of all the instruments you
Yeah,
played. That's probably it.
it's just like I don't know.
You did some time with the drum line playing tenors.
Yeah, well, I started out with bass drum freshman year because that was back when I was still really
Yes, I
like
think I
crappy
remember
at.
one incident with your bass drum in a car and you scratched it, but it's
Oh,
fine.
your stepdad's car? Don't even.
But it's fine.
No, I did that for a year, and then I did indoor drumline, which, if you guys don't know, there's basically like this whole other competition thing where basically people can go in and you audition. You basically give your whole life to it. It sucks.
And he basically wore a mermaid costume.
Yeah, no,
It
it
was
was
pretty hot.
pretty gay, not gonna lie.
But oh gosh.
And I don't want to relive those moments. But no, I put so much time and effort into that I just never wanted to do it again. But
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. So I know you, so I'm not even gonna ask this, but pretty much your favorite genre is rock.
well, yeah.
I mean, unless you like a little bit of rap here and there.
I mean,
But
I like everything except for like pop, like poppy country.
yeah,
Shit's ass.
which is actually becoming a thing now. So
Like Jason Aldean and what's that dude from The Voice? Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton, he was all right. Chew the back spit. Oh, dude, I was
Dude,
scrolling through,
you were
and
scrolling through?
they make tobacco pouches now that don't have tobacco in it. It's just ground coffee. It's
Why?
just to help you quit. So you just put it in there, but it's just coffee.
Let's get some dip.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Except
brother.
it's not dip. You can get mocha,
Mocha.
caramel macchiato. No, it's just like I don't know.
Root beer.
Yeah, so I thought that was I thought it was all right. I mean, I guess they're trying to help people quit, but I think it's
Wait, what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. We were talking about chew tobacco.
We win. Win.
You don't listen to me either. No, it's fine. Okay, so rock and roll. Favorite band.
Favorite band? I don't really have one for per se, but like
Okay.
I'd say like my favorite music to play to is mostly like kind of punky, more pop punk stuff like that. So probably I don't know. I really liked Goldfinger and Blink 182 growing up, but I don't
Yeah.
know. It changes all the time.
Blink-182. That was probably my favorite punk band growing up. They were just
Wow,
they're
poser.
amazing. I know, but I absolutely love Blink-182, and I still do. And I'll be honest, like I was kind of a fake fan. Like I only knew their most popular songs, but like as I've gotten older, like I kind of appreciate all their songs now.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, like it definitely wasn't. You know, I listened to "Miss You" and "Damn It." Play some Blink-182, damn it. So yeah, I listen to their mainstream songs, but as of now, like I'm definitely more aware and
Yeah.
immersed in their thing. But yeah, I freaking love Blink.
I don't know. Did you listen to their like most recent album
Like
at all?
California, I think it's called
Yeah.
or something like that. I did not. Okay,
It's
Tom DeLonge was like,
I was gonna say he kind of made the band, like Tom DeLonge.
yeah,
I guess for anybody who doesn't know, the lead singer, the original guy, the one who goes, where are you? That guy. He left, I think in 2015 to go start up a company and chase aliens.
yeah, which is pretty cool. So like he's actually like pretty known in the UFO world, I guess, for this. Like they had a convention. They have a convention, and it's like all the people who believe in this stuff go there. And he's not like the president, but he's like they love having him speak at their convention. And so basically, he gets to talk to some of the government officials per se, and so that's why they love hearing from him, because going into his alien hunt, he already had a reputation to his name for Blink-182, so he's kind of this guy, and so he already had some connections. So supposedly he's been able to talk to like CIA or FBI like people, and so that's why like he knows more than everybody else. And he says that he can't say everything that he's heard from them, but he can hear some stuff.
I think he's like I watched this YouTube video the other day. It was like 30 minutes, and I probably just wasted my time watching it. But it was talking about how basically the government set him up as a puppet,
Yeah,
basically as a mouthpiece to kind of distract people from what's actually going on.
right. That's what. So like basic
But
in a way, it was saying how like all the alien stuff is actually government testing going on for like their spacecrafts and whatnot, but they don't want people to or they don't want like other countries to know about it. So they have like Tom DeLonge out there spreading the message that aliens are real and whatnot. So that way, they people do believe in aliens, and then they're not worried about the government testing going on, whatnot, like stuff like that. It's all a conspiracy, but
well, I
I
mean,
just thought it was pretty
they wrote the
interesting.
song "Aliens Exist," so
They did live in LA.
like, hey, greatest hits over
Yeah.
here.
Ugh, I love that album because it's the greatest of
Yeah,
their
yeah.
songs.
I'm sure a lot of people like their greatest hits.
I will say, so Tom DeLonge leaving definitely had a big impact on their band. I was reading actually an article from the Rolling Stones, and it was saying how he actually said that he never left, but what happened is they had a record deal that they were going to do, and they were all agreed that they were going to sign with this label, and then they needed to start recording January 5th, not of this year. I think this was 2015. So he said that they were going to record on January 5th.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, okay. Well, then on like January 2nd or something, they sent an email. Tom DeLonge's manager sent an email saying, I'm out. But he never said he was out of the band. He's like, I'm not recording. Like, I don't want to be with the record label. It was just the whole thing. So he
it's more
says that he's not gone, but like he's out. Like, he's not in the band.
I was gonna say Matt Skiba of Alkaline Trio is now their singer,
Yeah.
their replacement singer. But I don't know. That on top of it, like John Feldman of Goldfinger, he's the lead singer of that band, but he became a producer and he's produced like he produced Ashley Tisdale's newest album. He's
Oh
produced
man.
like Black Felt Brides, Good Charlotte, pretty much the last like three Blink 182 albums. And this one just I don't know. If you know who Goldfinger is, it sounds just like Goldfinger. The new album does. So to me, it was just kind of like I've already heard this years ago. So it just felt like I was just listening to another Goldfinger album, except with different voices.
Yeah. But I will say, Tom DeLonge did leave. But if Travis Barker would have left, that band
Oh,
would
it would have
not
been
be a
done.
thing.
I mean, he made the band,
He
really.
did. He's probably the greatest drummer of all time. Well,
I would.
he's up there.
Yeah,
up
no, he's
there.
one of like the legendary
Yeah,
acts.
I'm
I
not
would.
gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say he is the greatest.
I mean, because a bunch of people would like argue that like Neil Peart of Rush or John Bonham of the Led Zeppelin or even Ringo Starr of Beatles, even though his music
Right.
was super easy.
So yeah, I'm definitely not saying he's the best, and it's all they're kind of different kinds of music. You look
Yeah.
at Beatles drummer and you look at Blink 182 drummer, completely different styles.
Well, and also it's a subjective statement anyway, yeah, subjective statement anyways, because
Yeah.
it's all based on what I mean.
In my book, he's definitely close to the top
Oh
of the
yeah, no,
list.
technically skilled. Yeah, no, he's one of my favorites to watch play, just because he's all over the place.
Yeah, he wrote a book not too long ago.
He wrote a book.
Yeah, can
Really?
I say? Yeah, it's an autobiography after the plane crash and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so he talks about that and talks about other various things. So
Oh,
he
nice.
actually, I think he started getting tattoos, and then
Yeah.
he got them all over his body. So he had to become a really good drummer.
Yeah.
Because he was so tatted up. I thought that was cool.
I didn't know that was in his book. I heard him say that on like
That might not be in
on
his
like
book.
Big Boys Radio or
Yeah.
whatever. You know, like one of those California radio station things where they have people coming all the time.
No, I definitely think I'd cop that book though, because I mean, Can I Say is what it's called again, and
It was
but like
Yeah.
I said, he talks about a plane crash, which I didn't know a lot about, so I'd definitely like to see what his experience.
yeah, no,
with
I
it.
I found out about it more recently because obviously I'm not like on top of every single band member of every single one of my favorite bands, but no, apparently he got in a plane crash and he got 30-degree burns or something like all over his body.
Yeah. So this is part of the thing he says in his book, and he also did another interview with Rolling Stones, and what he was talking about is he said he had all those 3rd-degree burns on
Yeah.
his body, and he tried to pay people. His like buddies like,
Yeah.
I'll give you $1 million to kill me. Seriously, you tell me where you want this money, and I will pay you $1 million. Just kill me. He was done.
It's crazy that he still managed to make
Right.
it through.
He was that low in his life to where he was trying to pay people no one did.
I think he
Thank
had
God
kids
they
by
didn't.
that point too.
Yeah, it's crazy to me, but I mean, I'm definitely glad he didn't, and I
Yeah.
know he's glad he didn't. He's still making music now.
Oh, you think he's glad?
I think he's glad. But yeah, that amazed me. Like,
Yeah,
if
no,
I
some
ever
people.
offer you $1 million to kill me, please don't do it.
Oh.
But no, that was amazing. But no, he's definitely, and he does more than just Blink 182 stuff now.
Well, the funny thing is like my whole life, for the most part, growing up, I always thought like he was just a total asshole just because my dad, when Blink-182 came with this giant festival to Iowa, it's like in Council Bluffs, right on the edge near Omaha. My uncle hooked up my dad and my sister with kind of this gig where they'd go and basically they'd be sound check and they'd move all the supplies and stuff back and forth. And it was a pain in the ass because Travis Barker requested that he had to have his own little practice room
Oh,
to practice and have his, because apparently it's very short, not short staff, but it's like very small area and they didn't have a lot of restrooms and things like that for people to stay. So it was a real pain in the ass. And so ever since then, my dad just hated Travis Barker.
yeah.
But I mean, when you're one of the most important drummers in current history, I'd say, he could be a dick, but he's also done a lot of music. So
Yeah,
I
and
mean, I
I'll
don't know.
say this is like obviously it doesn't have to do with rock, but having his own practice room isn't that much because there's an article. The Rock, like Dwayne The Rock
Yeah.
Johnson, when he makes movies, he has a giant gym that he takes with him to every movie set.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I watched a video on it. Like, and only a few people have ever been in there.
Oh,
Like,
really?
He doesn't let people come in. I don't remember who it was, but he only has let a select few people go
Okay.
into that place with him. Obviously, the people who set it
Yeah.
up can go in there, but
Well, see, Travis
famous
Barker's not
people.
that bad then.
No, exactly. So that's one thing I thought that
I
was.
was gonna say though, I mean, I'm in no place to ever say that I deserve a practice room or anything. But when you play like tons of fast songs and a lot of very technically inclined songs, I feel like having a place to practice and warm up before you would be kind of almost necessary.
Right. And I mean, it's drum set. It's not like you can, on a guitar you can play without
Yeah.
having it up to an amp, or a drum set you're playing and you're getting heard. Another thing is I went to church a few days ago, and they have a drummer there because they have like a
Yeah.
gospel band or church band.
Yeah.
But their drummer basically is inside of a box, like a plastic
Yeah.
box, and he drums inside of there so it's not too loud. But I'm like, so I don't know how advanced his practice room had to be, but you have a
No,
little bit of layers there. That wasn't even that bad.
Well, it's like his practice thing because he posts stuff on like Snapchat and all kinds of stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm all on top of that. No, he posted a video of him practicing, and it was on basically, you remember like in Drumline when I had my practice pad?
Mhm.
It's like that, but it's like set up in the form of a drum set.
Oh, so that's not even.
Yeah, so it's just like tuk,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like there's no noise really.
Well, I mean, I don't. He wouldn't. Yeah, but yeah, even like you have an electric drum set. It's
Yeah.
practice. It's pretty quiet. You can put headphones on and play, but that'd almost be more hard to set up than a little practice room because there's so many components and
Yeah.
stuff to that. So, yeah, but
I don't know.
I can see why it'd be a pain in the butt to set up. Also, like I understand why he'd want it set up, but
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
No, my dad, yeah. After that festival, my dad he just did not like Blink 182 because of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. My dad's pretty stubborn too, so.
No. Yeah, but so Travis Barker has like a rap career, but not for singing.
Oh, I love that whole thing. Yeah, no, if I remember, I don't know who it started with, but I think one of the first things he did was a song with Yellow Wolf and Blink 182. And then it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of blew up. He's been in several rap songs. Rap songs, I sound like an old man or something. He was in two XXX Tentacion. How do you say it? Tentacion? Tentacion?
Yeah. He played 1 minute. Oh, classic song. Highly recommend you guys look it up.
Dude. Okay, it's like kind of ass, but
Yeah, but no, he
Kanye redeems it though.
He like does covers, like he did Soldier Boy. So that's one of the first things
yeah.
that comes up when you type in his name.
I guess I guess he first started out doing like drum remixes,
Right.
but like the first song I think was with Yellow Wolf.
Yeah, so he does Soldier Boy, and then he does Forever by Drake, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
they're actually pretty good. Like I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed listening to
Dude,
them.
honestly, I think he's holding like literally. I think he's holding two drumsticks in one hand.
For Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
I pull it up. Maybe it's because it's moving so fast.
Yeah, it might be, but
No, he definitely is in that hand.
that's why I think he's actually he has two drumsticks to get more
does.
noise.
That's crazy. And he just going so hard. Like that dude, he
No.
actually looks really fit. Like seriously, he's probably fit.
No, oh yeah, no. Most musicians they have like I found out when they're on tour, they have like their own kind of little workout thing that they put in their bus with them. And so that they pull it out and then they're all like working out and they make sure they stay on top of everything.
Yeah. No, that's pretty.
But-
He was going in hard though. Like
Yeah, no, I know. It's just like
that's awesome though. I don't know. Like
that's I don't know. He's his whole playing technique and everything about it just like that's what inspired me to like when I play things I just try to go as hard as I can cuz
Yeah.
that's I mean, I don't know. When you watch him, it's just it looks so fun cuz he makes part of the show when you're watching him.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
no.
It makes a difference between someone just being like and then
He's
someone just
actually-
like
Yeah, going in. That's
but I guess that's why I like Dave Grohl too of the Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
And
They have some
Nirvana.
They have some good stuff out there, but no, he's. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just amazed by him and like everything that he's done and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's amazing. Like,
Well, what was it recently? I was kind of concerned. I was thinking about getting tickets to the Blink 182 concerts when they were coming around, but I didn't have money at the time. So, but luckily I didn't because he canceled all of his September shows because he had something with like cysts in his
Oh.
blood or I don't
Yes,
know what blood
so-
clots I think.
so they had the tour in Australia, or they at least did a concert in Australia,
Yeah.
and he couldn't go. I don't know why, but he couldn't go, and I was just thinking like, man, I almost wouldn't want to go to the concert if
Yeah.
he's not there.
Well, that's
They had a backup drummer there, but it's like it wouldn't be the
that's
same.
not- yeah.
You know, so that I don't know.
But that's how I feel with like Blink-182 now, just because of Tom DeLonge. Like Matt
Right.
Skiba and Tom DeLonge, their voices are just not.
No, they're completely different, and they still sing their old songs, so it's just different.
Yeah, no, like you know the song "Feeling This."
Yeah.
Gotta regret right now. Yeah.
So
like
with this interview with the Rolling Stones, this is kind of off topic, but that's Travis Barker's absolute favorite song that he can play. Is
that's
Feeling
my
This.
favorite song
I
to
know.
play of his.
And I love their voices in that when they harmonize there, and it just would not be the same without Tom.
Well, it's just like I don't know. The drum set part of that song is just it's not even that hard. It's just it fits so well with the song.
Yeah.
And
No, his least favorite though was All the Small Things.
oh, I bet, dude. I hate that
He's
song.
like, I love that song.
Dude, I've heard it.
I can't hear it so many
I've played it
times.
live so many times, like with people.
Yeah.
I just hate that song now.
Yeah. No, so but he definitely like I don't know, he said that he hates playing it, but how can he go to a concert when it's everybody's favorite song and
Yeah,
not play it?
yeah,
But
no.
when you're going on tour, I understand like that's probably a lot of people with their songs, you know. If you look at any artist that's going on tour.
Yeah, I know. I bet
it's like-
ACDC like hates. Actually, I don't know if they'd hate Back in Black, but man, I
Yeah,
bet
but
they'd
stuff
get so
like that,
annoyed
you
playing
know,
that
or-
song.
but any band probably has stuff like that. But yeah, he was like, everybody in the band hated playing this song, but we knew we all had to do it because
Yeah.
everybody wanted to hear it. Like, yeah, I get it, but yeah,
But yeah, no, I don't know. Music for each artist.
got any,
It's just
yeah. So you're saying that you performed, like you got a little band
Yeah.
or something?
I've performed several little things. Most of them were honestly like school involved,
Yeah.
but
Well, you did that one for graduation where you like it was school, but it wasn't like you were with the school band. You
Oh,
kind of had your own band there.
yeah, no. So me and two other friends, like we used to jam all the time, and kind of as so the year previous, the last day of school, we had this like senior barbecue, and all the seniors go out, and basically we get free food and just talk, and then we can leave like halfway through the day. And so the year previous of that, us three actually ended up playing at the senior barbecue, and it went over pretty well. So Keller, our band instructor, wanted us to do it again for the following year. We didn't really want to because we were going to be seniors. So these next kids, I guess you could say like the next generation, they went and wanted to do it, but they kind of bombed.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. They were a little nervous, I think.
Yeah,
putting
but their
people that they
singer
don't
is
know.
kind of tone deaf.
But so yeah, you guys came in and took over. And
So we
everybody
kind of
was
took over a
cheering.
couple
Oh,
songs, and I think a lot of people liked it.
Yeah, it
Just
was-
because we just kind of like went in and we winged it, and it was just really fun.
Yeah,
But
but you're getting more serious now. You have a few songs that you guys have written.
yeah,
yourself.
no. But we ended up over summer. We got back together, and we just decided that we kind of want to take stuff seriously and try something with music. So we got back together, and I think we have 9 songs now. So it's been pretty exciting. Just trying to make kind of rock, kind of punky, nothing too
Right.
crazy. Kind of our own thing, I think. But I don't know. It's kind of up to the audience to
Where you got a name?
name. Yeah, it's kind of cheesy. It's for right now. It's Fat Nap.
Fat Nap.
Yeah.
PH.
No, just FAT.
That's not a bad name.
Yeah,
like it.
I don't know. It's kind of simple, but we thought that
Yeah.
it's kind of relevant anyways, just because it's kind of slang and
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
that'd be cool though. I mean, so you have 8 songs. You're thinking about getting a little gig going around like a small
Yeah.
thing for the Midwest. You were
Well,
telling
yeah.
me.
So what we're planning on doing is we're gonna have a few shows. As soon as we get everything put together, we were gonna have a lot of local shows over weekends. Since we're in college, it's kind of hard to do it during weekdays and stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
And we have jobs and life, so we were planning on doing it like over weekends and stuff, and then over the summer we might consider trying to do something like around the Midwest.
Yeah, that'd be
But-
cool. You know what you should do?
What?
Start getting tattooed now, so you have to make it. I heard this one guy. It worked really well for him, so maybe you could try.
Yeah, about that.
Um,
Yeah, no, I already
yeah.
got my face tats, so
Oh, you just can't. He got invisible ink on it.
yeah,
so.
exactly.
No, yeah. If that ever happens, if you get like a gig going, I'll post it out there. Maybe you guys would like to see it. If you do, I'll drop a link or something. But
Yeah, we're a
that's
Christian band.
exciting.
I'm just
No,
playing.
That's pretty exciting. And then, yeah. So you'll do some covers as well.
Yeah, we'll do a few covers. I mean, it's kind of got the angsty side to it. The covers are. I mean,
Yeah.
we have
The middle.
We have the middle.
That's
We
one of my
actually,
favorite songs.
ironically,
You guys sound really good.
I know how we talk trash on all the small things, but that's one of them.
No, again, everybody loves that song. That's
Yeah, I
like one
know.
of the most
That's
memorable
why we're doing
songs.
it. I think we have Damn It too, but we just
Love, damn it.
I was so convinced. I was trying to get them to do Feeling This, but it didn't
That's
go
a good
over.
one. I would understand why you'd want to play it because you're the
Yeah,
drummer. That's just like,
that song's so fun to play, but
yeah. No,
no.
that'd be pretty sweet
But
though.
yeah, no, it's just a three piece. It's just bass guitar, singing, and then me on drums.
But you look at rock like nowadays. Like I was checking out the top 100 billboards. You look at rock. There wasn't a single rock song on there.
Yeah, so okay, that's the funny thing about that is that a lot of musicians and a lot of like pop musicians and stuff. One in particular, I think, was Adam Levine of Maroon Five, which Maroon Five's a joke
Yeah,
now.
I feel like that's more of a pop band than
Yeah, well, they started out with rock,
yeah,
but basically said something about how like he would promote rock if he saw, or he'd feel included in the rock community and try to reach out to them if he could see it or something like that. Basically implying that it's dead.
yeah.
And like Corey Taylor of Slipknot uh, got kind of pissed and he tweeted back at him. It was just this whole petty thing, but he's like, "Why the hell should I care what you think?" Um, but as I was looking at it, I've noticed that um, the billboards they've definitely shifted for sure. I mean, like you said, there's zero rock songs on there, but I think it's gonna make a shift anyways before the next decade, just because the billboards they kind of got kind of warped in recent years because they based it off of what's it called, streams rather than actual purchases.
Yeah, like on
And so yeah,
Spotify
and so
and
when
stuff.
and it's nothing personal, but people are more likely to spend money on rock artists or uh, more musician based music than they are going to be spending money on rappers.
Yeah, I agree.
And on top of that, I think of with how much this isn't like anything bad, but with how much music has been capitalized on in recent years with rap and stuff, and it's so hard to make money, and illegal downloads have been such a thing that I think that that's what allowed mumble rappers to get so big, even though I personally cannot stand
Yeah.
it after a while.
Well, and then I just kind of thought of this when you're looking at how you're saying like it's based off of streams. Well, when you click on Spotify, if you don't have Spotify Premium, it shuffles. You
Yeah.
can't skip or whatever.
So it's really
So
not
it's
even a
kind
fair.
of it's almost gonna shift to like what the most popular stream songs are. So it's you know what I mean. So it's
Yeah.
not the easiest thing to do.
Well,
So
that
yeah, that's
and
definitely that's
yeah,
a good point. Like
but
it
they're
is-
they're the Billboard charts are now changing the rules where they're actually going to include songs based on purchases. So in these next couple years, I think we might see another shift in like more rock based songs. I mean, it might be like 21 Pilots, but there'll be more rock based songs in the billboards.
right. Well, so another thing is I was thinking is XXX.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, he was a rapper. He
He's a
passed
rapper.
away. He died. He got shot, and so
Okay.
but they released an album recently of all the songs that he had started but hadn't finished, and it's called Skins. That's the album, but you look at it and not a lot of the songs there are necessarily rap. Like they're really punk type screamo songs on there.
Well,
There's a few of them.
Yeah, but
So
I mean, I think he was trying to do something new, as in like, I think he wanted to, because I from how it sounded, I think he grew up with like more of an emo.
Yeah.
He grew up with the angsty teen music that we even us grew up with, but I think
Yeah, he was younger than us. I'm pretty sure.
was he
Yeah, or the same age.
really?
Mhm.
He's only like 18.
Yep.
Oh,
19. Yeah, one of those.
but he yeah, no, I think he grew up with that music and he wanted to reflect it, but in his own way. And so he wanted to do it more of a kind of rock,
Right.
or more of a metal or metal rap medium.
So what I was thinking is like if he was still around, like would that create like a change? Like people are like, oh, because if he, you know what I mean, maybe he would have started a trend, maybe
Yeah.
not, and it's not super likely. But you know what would have been different if he would have still been alive, finished those albums, and they would be rock? Would people be like, this isn't half bad? And then you might see a shift.
Yeah.
Back. Who
I-
knows what could have happened?
I
but
feel like I don't know. I feel like
it might have been
if he
too
was
far
alive,
gone.
I feel like there'd be more people that would rationalize it being better. But now that he's dead, I feel like they're like, oh well, this was unfinished. That's why it sucks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like people are weird with that. They're willing to change what they like in music just because they listen to it twice, or
Yeah, you know, or like even nowadays, like there's probably people out there that really don't like rap that much, but it's the thing. So it's like, it's not that
yeah, like
bad.
I'll deal with
Like
it.
you'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
it's not half bad. So if like rock was the thing, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
look where rock started. Everybody hated rock,
Oh yeah.
right?
No.
You know,
Well, that's the thing too. Is like as the decades shift, different genres move forward. But I mean, it's pretty much been a transition between pop and rock just over decades. Because like the '80s was all pop with, but like hair bands and stuff that my dad listened to was like on the back burner. But they became so signature to now they're on classics things. So it's
yeah,
so I don't know. I think we're coming out of a pop slash hip hop phase, and then it'll kind of move back into the rock for the next decade or whatever. Um, I think charts are even projecting it anyways, just because I don't know. I think rap's really lacking creativity right now, and people just can't relate to it
yeah.
anymore.
I'd,
It's
I'd
not.
agree with it because you know there's like a meme out there. It's like listening to killing people and snorting coke on my way to my 9 to 5. Like
Yeah,
it is becoming almost unrelatable because that's all like there's some
yeah.
songs out there like don't okay Post Malone. I love Post Malone.
Well,
I
that's
know
well
like
that
everybody's fan, but
that or like Kid Cudi. Like Kid Cudi actually wrote
right, like
relatable songs to
and
people.
he has a couple that are like he has stuff that is about
Yeah,
cocaine
flexing
and hookers and stuff,
yeah,
but that's not what he's all about. Like I don't know, I was just
Yeah, no.
he's a good guy, and Kid Cudi's another good example. But
Yeah.
you look at some of these other people out there, it's just like I have money, I have a Lamborghini, I can snort cocaine.
Yeah.
And, you know, so
Well,
I
I was
think
just like, I don't know. They're like, I fuck on your bitch. I hit a lick. Like,
yeah.
yep. Because I totally relate to that
Exactly.
every day.
So
I'm just snorting drugs and
yeah. So I think you're kind of right.
fucking bitches,
and,
you know?
And then like you look at rock, a lot of it. I mean, obviously there's some rock songs about doing those same things, but
Yeah.
a lot of it's like, it's okay, punk rock I should say. It's like the anger in a way, like f
Well,
this,
yeah.
not like f this, f that, but it's like almost relatable because everybody has a bad day.
Yeah.
So it's like it's those are the songs about the bad guys. Some of them.
Yeah, no,
You know,
and
not
there's a
all.
lot of dumb rock songs. I'm not going to say that there isn't. I
Right.
just feel like rock still has something that the rap just doesn't, and I think it's the musicality to it. Like, you could have the dumbest lyrics on earth, but if the music's really good, it might counter it.
Right.
But with a rap song, now it seems to me that when I listen to a rap song, I have more people telling me that they think the rap is stupid, like the lyrics are stupid, but they like the beat.
Right. Well, like
And I
you
think
look
it's kinda
you look at
sad.
Mo Bamba. Oh fuck shit bitch.
It's literally the most
I'm
interesting
Shaq
lyrics.
West.
Yeah.
That's what everybody loves. What does that mean to anybody? Those are the lyrics.
Yeah, no.
What does that mean? Nothing.
No,
I mean, and to him there might
Well,
be some
what
secret
I found out what
meaning,
it
but-
is. No, it's not like secret meaning. Basically, what happened is it was a freestyle, right?
Yeah.
The guy ran out of track of music, and so then he covered it, and then they just kept it.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
Like that's definitely like a cool story, like why he did it. But it's just like that. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything, you know.
but like that whole song, I mean, obviously it took the country by storm,
Yeah.
but
But it was because of the beat, not the lyrics.
yeah, no, honestly, I think it was the beat because the lyrics are completely garbage.
I'm with you.
Even though I know my girlfriend loves this song.
No, it's. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If it comes on, on
Yeah,
my
no, I mean, I'll bump it.
I'm not gonna skip it. But
Yeah.
I'm not sitting there like, oh my god, I can relate to this guy. You know.
Yeah, no.
And like you said, there's rock, and rock has like, I mean, rap has this too. There's mumble rap and then stuff. But
Yeah.
you look at rock, there's a lot too. There's like classical rock, and then
Yeah, no, and you got screamo.
right, exactly. So I don't like screamo. To me, it's like
Yeah,
whatever.
no, and I
Like,
don't-
there's people that are gonna be out there that like it. I'm not gonna diss on you, but
Yeah.
screamo to me also, I don't get that same emotion.
Yeah, but some people
I don't-
find it enjoyable. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on anybody, but
No,
at the
definitely.
same time, it's just like, God, I can't wait for the next rock phase to come through.
Right. And I think it'll be, I don't know. But so another thing is bands that come out of Omaha. There is this is kind of like I just shifted 180, but I don't know, 311. they're a band out there, and oh yeah, so this is where I'm going with this. So there's like different rock like genres, but it's all
Yeah.
rock. And like 311, they kind of have a broad thing. They have like reggae in there mixed with some
Yeah,
stuff.
no, they've. I mean, honestly,
come out of Omaha
if
too.
there is a sound, I would say that's probably closest to what Omaha's rock sound would be.
Yeah.
Even though it's like coastal surf music almost. I mean, it's got ska, it's punky, it's got all kinds of stuff. But I don't know. I liked 311 growing up, and I saw them live when I was a little kid and whatnot. But I don't know. One big thing that turned people away is that after they left and they went to California, they almost kind of claimed their Californianess and they
Yeah.
kind of dropped the whole Nebraska thing,
Yeah.
which is kind of stupid because they have a song called Omaha Styley and like they made I don't know they made so much music in
Well,
Omaha, and
probably
so many local musicians know them. My uncle has met them and he grew up kind of around them, so
it's almost
to me
like
it's
they kind of forgot Nebraska.
yeah,
They
it
was
just
gone
feels like
and
they've almost
they
kind of
made it. So who cares where they came from? It's
Yeah.
where they're at now. Which that
but
shouldn't
like
be a
I don't know, I
mentality.
feel like it's something you should embrace because you're the only artist who's done it.
Right.
Really.
Especially from here, that's not very common. I mean, you got some Iowa bands. But,
Yeah.
that's not Nebraska. But no, so they had like, they have a whole array of players, and they like kick some out. I'm not. If you're interested, Nick Hexum,
Oh, Nick Hexum, yeah, he's
Tim
the main singer.
Mahoney, Aaron Wills,
Peanut.
Chad Sexton, and Doug Martinez. Like that's their little guys. Yeah, the Peanut. and the
Peanut.
Nut.
Peanut's a bass player. He's so good.
And then they had Jim Watson, but they ended up scratching him out of the band.
Just scratching, just
but-
like a scratcher.
No, I will say when I was looking into 311, they have one thing that I thought was pretty cool. Is 311 Day. You heard of it?
Yeah.
So it's on March 11th, third month, 11th day, and
Yeah.
it started in 2000. And what they do is every other year is 311 Day, I guess, and it's like unofficial holiday, of course, but
Oh, it's not official.
no.
Oh, okay.
But they play like 50 songs, and like it's changed. So they start off with 50, and then it got to like 58, 59.
Yeah.
So they play like almost 60 songs every time, every holiday. So it's every other year.
Wait, so
Like,
is
at
it a live
Vegas.
show?
Yeah, it was at Vegas last year.
Why don't they do it in
2018.
Omaha every year?
That's what I was thinking. Why don't? But for the record,
They probably won't make as much money if
exactly.
they. Yeah.
Well, see, I don't know because you look at Rockfest. Rockfest is a hit in Omaha.
Yeah. Even though it's in Iowa.
Well, in Nebraska. Well, and I mean anything in Iowa, Nebraska people go to.
Yeah,
You look
no.
at like the Iowa Hawkeye versus Husker game. It's almost all red, like no black.
yeah,
and
but we
yellow,
go
so-
everywhere.
Yeah, no, I know we have like the best. But so I think that I
Just
think
in
it
general,
would
we
be
have the
okay
best
if we
fans, I
came
think,
here.
with
But-
stuff like that.
But no, it's pretty cool. But I just can't believe they played that many songs, like 60.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a lot.
They have several albums. They've
Yeah,
been around
they have,
since
like,
like
the Blue
'92,
album. Yeah.
I think.
No, but apparently, like not apparently, but like probably their most famous like well-known song is called "Beautiful Disaster." Just in case if you didn't know who 311 was, now you do. But
That's a good song.
yeah, but no, yeah, you're right. They've been around 92-ish. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been, and that's another thing with like rock bands nowadays. They've started like there's no rock bands that have started like in the 2010s really that are
There
doing
has.
it.
They just don't get like as much radio play.
Right. No, that's what I mean.
Like,
though.
one of
But,
the
like
big-
you look at the like bands they've started in the 90s to the
Oh, they're still
2000s,
doing
but
great,
there's
yeah.
not many who have started in 2010 that have made it. 2010 and later.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's like Greta Van Fleet, which they sound like Led Zeppelin.
Right.
I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
I have not. I've heard of Led Zeppelin. But
I mean, do you know? Here, I can
yeah, go
pull up
ahead.
a song.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot like Led Zeppelin. That was kind of
Yeah, I think I have heard. Is this one of their more famous songs?
yeah.
I think I've heard that riff at least before.
Well, like that's not a very good example. Here, I'll go to like a part where they're like singing. So like
I see exactly what
Yeah,
you're talking
see.
about. I see exactly what you're talking
yeah.
about.
So they got that like that really
That
screamy
Mamba mentality. Just kidding.
The what?
That's from basketball. Mamba mentality.
Oh. From basket. I know who Mamba is.
Mo Mamba.
Yeah, no, Mo Bamba. I got hoes.
No, actually, this is again unrelated, but that song, because Mo Bamba's not that, like he's not a bad player. Don't get me wrong, he's in the NBA, but he's not like a famous player. So I was kind of confused. But apparently they were friends, in like high school growing up,
Oh, really?
and so he's talking about how him and Mo Bamba are not too far off. Like he balls, but he balls in the rap game,
Oh.
like stuff like that. I don't know, just interesting fact there for you.
Motherfucking dope.
No, but who do you think, in your opinion, is the most influential rock band?
Rock band?
If you had to pick one.
Like in general?
You're like, well, yeah. Who do you think like had the biggest influence on rock?
Biggest influence.
And I know there's going to be more than one correct answer, but in your opinion,
Well, it depends on the direction of music. Like, I would say overall, one of the biggest influence would probably be, just based on my opinion, would probably be Blink-182. No, I'm just kidding. The Beatles probably, just because they cranked out over 300 songs in like 7 years,
British invasion, man.
and they had over 100 hits. Like, I mean, on my phone, there's so many songs, just
Yeah.
from here you can hear the intro. You know what I mean? You hear "Come Together," and you just hear the doom doom doom.
They have a lot of
doom,
songs.
You know what I mean?
They had a lot of good songs, not just
And you hear like all the intros, and you just know so many Beatles songs just from life because they've been
Yeah.
such injected.
I think I agree with you.
But I mean,
The Rolling Stones
Yeah.
were pretty.
the Rolling Stones were very good, but I feel like they weren't as
Oh, yeah.
memorable.
I just know like
I'd say also though, it's worth noting, I'd say some of the biggest other artists of that time to mention would be Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath. I think Black Sabbath really started metal, and I think Led Zeppelin really started opening the gateway for things like punk,
and
harder rock, but not metal.
If you have to ask me for my opinion, I'd say Insane Clown Posse definitely up there.
You're a gigolo, or what is it, gigolo? I don't know. One of them's a prostitute or whatever, and the other one's
Nice.
gigolo. I think it's gigolo.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a gigolo. You got your
So-
face all painted white.
So, yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. Like those guys are definitely.
Yeah.
So for me, like this is not they're not influential.
Yeah.
But like for me personally, like what kind of got me into rock is Blink-182. I knew a couple of songs, but one of the first bands I knew like everything about. Well, not everything about, but like knew who like got me more
Yeah.
into rock. Hollywood Undead. That was like my
Really?
favorite band, and they're not really rock anymore. They kind of went poppy,
Yeah.
rappy ish. And I don't listen to their current stuff, but like Swan Songs,
still making
I
stuff?
think was one of their albums or something.
Are they still making stuff?
I think so. It's like pop stuff, or they
Oh.
have like kind of recently. I don't know when their last album dropped.
Well, yeah, I think
But that
the
was
one
just
you're
my
talking about, yeah, Swan Songs or whatever. It's got like
Yeah,
Undead.
yeah, exactly. So like they had some good rock songs, and I don't know. I just thought I thought they were really good, but then they kind of shifted their thing. But that was probably one of the. If had they not come around, I don't know if I'd be into rock. Who knows? I mean, I probably would be, but it's
Yeah.
just good. Or Blue October. That's a
Okay.
that's a real good band right there. I have to listen to it all the time because of my parents, but it's fine.
Nah, like, okay, so I actually have a funny story about about Blue October. So, me and my dad only heard like the harder edge music that they have, because it was the only stuff on the radio.
Yeah.
They didn't really play like that soft, like Chills or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't. I mean, they played like, what's that one about? Ocean.
Into the Ocean.
Oh, it's Into the Ocean. Duh. And then like Dirt
Hate
Room,
Me.
Hate Me. And so like they were kind of emo-ish, I guess, but like my dad got tickets. They were pretty cheap, so we went. And we waited and waited because there's several artists. We got through them all. Then when when
Blue October.
Blue October actually got on, we were like disappointed because we didn't realize all of their songs are like lovey-dovey. Other than
Yeah, I will say for the longest time, I thought Blue October and the Blue Man Group were the same.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like blue, but what I mean by that is like the Blue Man Group, they actually were like blue. That was their thing. I thought that's what Blue October looked like. But yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
But no, that guy Justin, he had a
lot
a
of
rough
problems.
time.
Yeah, no.
he definitely had a lot of problems, and
Isn't
his
Dirt Room
music shows.
Isn't Dirt Room about his wife? Or about his lawyer or something?
I know that song, but I can't like think of it right now. But no, he had a messed up time. But like definitely, if you're going through some stuff right now, like a breakup or anything, there's probably the band to listen to.
You could listen to Blink-182, Black Veil Brides, Taking Back Sunday. Basically, any emo artist, they'll have a song for you.
See, everybody can relate to emo sometimes. Like you may not think about.
Well,
it,
no,
but-
and that's the weird thing. When I was looking up, like, kind of trying to figure out what kind of sound I wanted to have in music, I was looking into it, and the weirdest thing, they project that there's going to be kind of a new emo phase that comes
Yeah.
through.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But it'll be interesting to see how.
Well, you
What'll
see
play
these,
out in recent
you see
years.
these things. Okay, this might be far fetched, but the reports of depression and stuff seem to be increasing
Yeah, no,
with
and
younger
I
generations.
think our generation is just having a harder time coping with life, just dealing with life.
Right.
Because life, I mean, I'm not
And-
trying to be negative, but it sucks. You know what I mean? There's a lot of negative things in life, and it's hard to be positive.
I just kind of thought about this, so like, there's
Yeah.
no proof I have for this, but who's to say? I mean, obviously, music isn't that big, but all you hear about is getting Lamborghinis and being able to do whatever you want and have sex with whoever you want and all that. And so it's almost like people like think that's a, you know,
Yeah,
that's the thing,
that's the
life.
dream.
But
They can't
when
attain
you
it.
listen to rock, it's like they're going through this and they're kind of famous, and that's like the stuff they're going through. Like Blue October, this guy's going through
Yeah.
alcohol abuse problems. Not that he's celebrating having a bottle of Hennessy,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's like it's.
I think that's the
that'd be a
appeal
pretty
too. I
good
think
thing, is-
it's a psychological thing behind it, is that it appeals to people, to normal people, because it
Yeah,
like
I think it would be a huge help if punk came back in. You know, maybe not to a
Yeah.
huge extent, but
no, and I mean
might.
that's kind of what we were trying to do with our music when we were making it. Is while we're making it, we're still trying to make it relatable to our own lives and things that are actually relatable. You know,
right.
like I know it sounds overdone, but like, you know, a breakup or you know, resorting to other things to
Get through whatever,
Yeah.
whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think that's definitely something. Is like, you know, not every song needs to be about
No,
having
it-
a good time. And of course, there's going to be some.
yeah, no, you want to have good
you do
times.
have good
Yeah.
times. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that's what makes us humans. We have good times and bad times, and so I think that'd be important to have a band like that. And yeah,
I mean, a lot of bands are like that. It's just like
right.
it'd be nice to have something new and that came from Omaha that at
Yeah.
least still embraces some
I
of the
think
old
that'd be
sounds, you know.
huge. No, I
But-
definitely.
I think that's kind of what we were trying to go for. But yeah, we should be.
So you're like almost coming in at like a good time. Like
Yeah,
you're
I
starting
think
it at like a good
That's
time.
that's kind of what we were thinking, is if we can kind of get our foot in the door, maybe we can follow the next. Now, I mean, that's obviously you know, it's what anybody would want to have happen, and there's so many musicians, but I don't know. I feel like we just have a drive and we want to try
You
something.
got a good thing going. I mean, definitely. I mean,
But you know, we love music, and so might as well try it. You know.
no, definitely. If y'all, I mean, you got something you want, you work for it, man. But yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Especially out of Omaha.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would love to represent Omaha as a musician. You know what I mean?
In
Or a band, or
in Nebraska, okay, in eastern Nebraska.
Yeah.
Like people think like, oh, why is rock coming out of Nebraska? Well, it's not like not many people like country music in eastern Nebraska.
there's a lot of people who like country music, dude.
I won't say, but I don't think it's as much as
No,
rap and rock.
No, and I mean, I think there's more people who, like our age, who actually still can appreciate a little bit of the rock that they grew up with.
Well, I think the rock. The thing is I think older people like rock, and then the middle, like, what am I trying to say? Millennials, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we're not technically millennials, so I think they're not really into rock. And then I think you have a small.
See, but I
few
don't
of
know,
us,
because like my sister is technically a millennial,
so is my brothers, and they love rock too.
Yeah, no.
I just feel like they're not.
but my sister grew up, you know, with like Blink-182 and Less Than Jake and all these punk bands and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I think it depends on how old of a millennial you are.
That's true. Or it also depends on your family.
Yeah,
You know, if my dad never listened to 89.7,
yeah, no, like my girlfriend loves the Beatles just because she grew up around her dad who played a lot and stuff, but she's never heard like that one song by Disturbed, you know, Stricken, or no,
Yeah.
Getting Down with the Sickness.
yeah, no, that's is like, yeah,
But I was blown
don't know.
away, and she like didn't know all these rock songs that like we grew up with.
right.
But
And
like
it
she
has to do
literally
with
lived
family.
like 12
I
miles
guess
away.
I guess you're right.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
I take that back. I see the point. But country isn't that big. I was just trying to say, like, people are like, how do you think you're gonna make it out of Nebraska without being a country band? It's not.
Yeah,
a
no,
country.
yeah, no. Music, honestly, Nebraska has a huge music scene. It's just that it's more local than it is national, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
like, there's a ton of bands that'll play all the time. It's just, I don't think anybody really. They push to try to be big, but they almost get stuck here.
Yeah.
I think is the thing.
No, so that'd be sweet though, breaking through. I mean,
Yeah, no, and I mean, if I have to leave, I'd be willing to go to California or wherever I needed to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's what you just don't forget about us here in Omaha, Nebraska.
No, I mean, obviously I'm talking as if it would happen, but I'm just saying, like, if I were to have the opportunity, I'm obviously gonna take it.
Oh yeah, no one would blame me for it.
But yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know. Another just kind of flip of a topic here, but Chad Smith,
oh dude,
Red Hot Chili. I love their band. I love Red Hot Chili Peppers. They have a lot of good songs.
they have so many good songs, dude. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I
How come
remember, well, I don't remember. I wasn't alive, but well, I was alive, but my mom went to a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert when she was pregnant with me.
That's probably why you like them so much.
Well, and apparently I just like lost my shit.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, like parents like put like they got a baby in their belly and they'll play music.
Yeah, no, I was constantly around music when my mom was pregnant, but I went to that concert and apparently I just kept kicking and stuff, so I was probably jamming out in there. But
Chili Peppers. Man. See, they're a good band, but
the funny thing is Chad Smith isn't even like the original drummer.
he wasn't.
No,
I didn't know that.
no, but he's been there for so long. He's been there since like 89, I think, 1989.
Wow.
So I mean, why change it at that point?
So you look at Chad Smith or not Chad.
Chad Smith?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I was getting confused. Chad Smith, and I was gonna say Will Smith, but
Will Ferrell?
it's not Will Smith. Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Oh.
They look so much alike.
It's funny though, because he hates when people
Yeah.
in real life, like after the fact. I don't think he realized the repercussions of being on, what is it, Jimmy Fallon or Kimmel?
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, I don't think he realized the repercussions of being. I mean, obviously it made him recognizable now,
Right.
but
And
I just think it also kind of took away too, just because.
he stormed off on concert
Yeah,
because people were saying it, and so he stormed off, and I
He
can't
came
remember
back,
He
but-
did. He did. He's like,
but-
it's like Rolling Stones quoted his as Step Brothers style. So it's like, really, you're gonna compare
Yeah.
to that? But he left, and the lead singer was like, didn't know what to say. It was just
I guess if you're gonna do something like that, you should be able to take the heat that you
Right.
kind of put on
And I
yourself.
kind of get it. Like it was, he was like, it's funny the first couple times,
Yeah.
but after you hear it so many times, it's just like, come on, like I'm just
Yeah.
gonna play my music, and so, but what they do is that's not the first time they did it, or it might have been the first, but Jimmy Fallon was the only time that Will and Chad got together. Is they do it for charities all the time. So they do
Oh,
like
really?
a drum off for charity, and it's like
Oh,
common. And it's
that's
not
cool.
super common, but so it's for a good cause
Yeah.
too. So it's not just publicity's sake.
That's cool,
It's
though.
nice of them, but yeah. And Will's not bad at the drums.
He didn't even play them
That wasn't him. Are you sure?
at all.
Are you sure?
It was Questlove.
Explain Step Brothers then. Explain Step Brothers.
That wasn't
the
even him
movie?
playing the drum set. It was his brother. Remember? Will Ferrell didn't play the drum set.
Yeah, I know. But his brother, remember when he puts his ball sack on the drum set, and he ends up playing him too because he chips the stick. Why are you so sweaty? I'm watching Cops.
Yeah, but that's
Cops
before
Sector
that.
4.
Yeah, but he wasn't even like playing anything.
I don't know.
No, it was a
Man,
stepbrother. Remember?
I knew it said that he wasn't that good at drums, but like those riffs on Jimmy Fallon were so like kind of.
That was
basic.
Questlove. That was Jimmy Fallon's like studio musician or whatever.
They did such a good job. I'm so upset.
I'm telling you, it looked
No,
real back when you first saw it, but if you go
yeah.
back and watch it again, you notice that he doesn't really even hit the cymbals or anything.
I'm so upset. Man, that just kind of crushed my vibe.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's okay. I mean, I get it, but man, it's really not true.
It's not real. Everything,
Wow.
well, everything, obviously Chad Smith did was real, but
Nah, yeah, I know, but that's just that hurts.
at first I thought he did maybe like the first two, but he
Right.
didn't even do any of them.
That's depressing. But no, I think that's a cool thing that they got going. I mean,
Yeah, no, I think it's cool too.
especially like I don't know. Imagine being a doppelganger with someone that's famous. I mean, that's just
They're both famous.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like a famous person, and another like David
Oh.
Glover, and
David.
Childish Gambino.
They're the same person.
No, they're not.
Donald Glover?
No, they're not.
Yes.
No, they're not.
Yes.
Pull it up.
Donald Glover is Childish Gambino.
Are you sure the actor?
Yes.
No, he's not.
There's no way you do not know this.
You're joking right now.
No.
Oh my
I'll pull it up.
gosh. Are you for real? This is the most embarrassed I've ever been. Please.
There's
tell
no
me
way
you're
this is
lying.
real. Did you really just fake this?
No, I really thought that because I see those things on Twitter all the time where it's like The Rock and Dwayne Johnson are brothers, and I never believe those. I'm like, what an idiot would actually believe those, but no way.
Yeah. Childish Gambino. It's him. I'm telling you.
And they're not the same person.
No, they are the same person.
Are they? Oh my god.
Where is it?
Why does every black actor?
Here,
gotta
Donald
rap?
Glover is Childish.
Just put Childish Gambino real name.
Okay. Real name of child.
Childish. Oh.
It's him. Dumbass. I can't believe you didn't know that. you've listened to his music too.
Yeah, I love his music. I love Childish Gambino. Wow.
The hell, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Dead air.
Did that really happen?
Dead air. Dude, I can't believe you didn't know that. That's crazy.
I can't believe that just happened.
Please tell me that was genuine.
Okay, it's fine.
Was that faked?
No.
Okay.
I
was
thought
like,
that was
I'm not getting on this and you faking some shit. This isn't like SoFlo Antonio or whatever.
That's crazy. But yeah, anyways, I don't
know. I mean,
Rock is coming back in, so get on the train now.
honestly,
Wait for Fat
if you're gonna
Mac
have
to
a
drop an
band,
album.
yeah. I'll let you know when
Yeah.
we do create it. But no, yeah. If you're gonna start a band, I'd say probably next couple of years probably be the best time.
Alrighty, man. Thanks for coming on again.
No
Another
problem.
great time. So I'll catch you around.
Sounds good.
All right.
Bueno.
Exponential. See you later.
All right. Adios.